Have you ever wondered why poppies were chosen as a symbol for remembrance? Well, today we're going to learn why, and we're also going to learn about how to make a poppy craft. So first, let's talk about poppies. Poppies are a type of flower that bloom annually, usually between April and August. Their seeds get picked up by the wind and spread around. These seeds can lie dormant in the ground for long periods of time, but if they are disturbed in the early spring, then poppy flowers will grow. Now let's go way back to the First World War, over 100 years ago. Surprisingly, poppies were a common sight for soldiers fighting on the Western Front. This is because poppies thrived in the overturned soil caused by all of the battles and burials in cemeteries. The sight of poppies growing among grave crosses inspired Canadian Dr. John McCrae to write his poem In Flanders Fields in 1915. Eventually, this poem became famous, resulting in the poppy becoming a symbol of remembrance for all those who die in battle. But how did we come to wear a poppy in honor of Remembrance Day? This is actually credited to an American teacher who also worked overseas during the war with the YMCA. She was so moved by John McCrae's poem In Flanders Fields when she read it in 1918 that she decided to always wear a red poppy as a sign of remembrance. She also started a program to sell silk poppies as a way to raise money for veterans in need. This practice caught on and spread to other countries, including Canada. Today, the Poppy Campaign is one of the Royal Canadian Legion's most important programs. The money raised helps veterans in financial need with medical supplies, housing services, and much more. Now let's make poppy crafts as symbols of remembrance. For our first craft, we're going to need red muffin cups, red mini muffin cups, a black marker or pencil crayon, glue, and if you want to make your poppy fancy, you're going to need scissors. For the first step, take both muffin cups and turn them inside out. Then you're going to take the glue stick and glue the small one onto the larger one. Then you can take your black marker and draw a center for your poppy. That's how easy it is to make a poppy craft. If you want to get fancy, you can fold your poppy, take some scissors, and cut a scalloped edge. If you make a lot of poppies, you can make a remembrance wreath out of them. Did you know that other charities promote poppies in other colors? White poppies represent peace, and purple poppies represent animals who served. Maybe you want to make a poppy out of a different color. For this next craft, we're going to make a poppy rock. In order to do this craft, you will need a clean, dry rock, red craft paint, black craft paint, paint brushes, something to use as a paint tray, and a cup of water. It's probably a good idea to protect your workspace. We have used plastic sheeting on ours. All you have to do is simply paint a poppy on the rock. Use the red paint to paint the petals and the black paint to paint the center of the flower. It's a good idea to let the red paint dry a little bit before you add the black paint. Now you can plant your poppy rock as a symbol of remembrance. You can plant your poppy rock in your garden, by your front door, or just leave it somewhere in the house. I hope that you have a chance to make a poppy as a symbol for remembrance. And please consider leaving a poppy at the cenotaph in order to show your respect to veterans in absence of large public services this year.